What's up, everyone? So I got a challenging question from a friend of mine, and she was asking from my last video where it was between empowering and manipulating. And she asked a question about how do you deal with manipulation when you are a disabled individual? And I think that's a very important topic to cover. Here's the thing. So before I even get started, I'm going to let you know there's going to probably be some cussing involved because I'm very passionate about this particular subject. The fact that the word disabled is even a term is a form of labeling to begin with. And so we label a person, and that's already a form of manipulation in itself. You are disabled. You are unable. Everybody's able. Everybody is able. And this is what gets really funny. Some people are actually more able because of whatever disability that has been labeled on them. So if an individual says, you're less capable, you're less this, no, that's bullshit at the end of the day. And this is why. You are whatever limitations you allow yourself to be. Now, that does not mean that you cannot educate yourself. You have to educate yourself, and you have to understand people, and you have to continue to learn, continue to grow. But the truth of the matter is, the only person who can stop you from being what you want to be is you at the end of the day. And what people do really, really well is they label us. They put us in these boxes. You are this individual. You are that. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You are capable of being whatever the fuck you want to be. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not starting from somewhere. Yes, people start from certain places, but that doesn't mean you can't go from one position to another position, because you absolutely can. And the funny thing is, one thing, I'll give a perfect example. I'm a fat kid. I was a young fat kid. And on top of it, I lived in a place called Ahwatukee. And it's funny because they used to call Ahwatukee, it was all white Tukey. It was me and one other black kid. And I've always had big aspirations on what I was going to do and what I was going to become. And people would tell me how I couldn't be something, how I couldn't dream big, how I couldn't, they would always try and confine me into this thing. And some people have to hide their dreams. They tell you hide your dreams because they're going to try and beat you. They're going to try and take your dreams away from you. They're going to try and take your ability to have faith in yourself. You can't take my ability to have faith in myself. That's the one thing that I've always had. And I really have to attribute my dad to that. Like, my dad would always tell me, whatever you make in this world, it's because you did it. Look in the mirror. But here's the thing. Whenever people label you, you are not confined to your label. Always remember that. Yes, there is growing involved. Yes, there is education involved. Yes, you will have people who will try and manipulate you, especially because you have a label on, oh, well, this person has this particular disability. This person doesn't have this. This person doesn't have that. And so one of the most funniest things is, what I tell people to do is focus on your one strength. Focus on what you do have, because your strengths will multiply. I guarantee it. Your strengths will multiply. And the funniest thing is, those people who put those labels on you will put more labels on you. They'll label you as, you can't. Oh my God, you can. And only you can. You're special. No, everybody's fucking special at the end of the day. That's the truth of the matter, is everybody has potential. Everybody has ability. Now you can choose to humble yourself and realize people will put labels on you, whether they be negative or whether they be positive. The only thing I can guarantee out of everything that's going to happen, you're going to live and you're going to die. What you do in between that, I have no idea. And it's not my place to tell you that, well, you can't do this, because you can do whatever the fuck you want to. At the end of the day, you are more than capable. And you have to remind yourself that, because you will hear so many whispers, so many people telling you what you should be and what you shouldn't be. And the only whispers that I want people to hear are those empowering ones telling you you're more than capable of doing whatever you want. My channel is about you have choice. That is it at the end of the day. Whether you decide to go do great things or whether you decide not to, that is still your choice. All I can do is guide you and let you know what you are capable of. Let you know what you're more than capable of. And it does take work. It's going to take some discipline. It's going to take a lot of little things put together to make the project come together and you be the strongest individual that you can be. Now, at the end of the day, it's up to that individual if they're going to say, you know what, I'm going to do this, or they're going to say, this isn't for me. And you know what, I'm going to love you either way. Whatever decision you make, it's up to you. I just want you to have the options to know that it's available to you. So when it comes down to knowing what you're dealing with, to knowing the situation, to understanding people to the greatest ability, the first person you have to understand is yourself. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses. Sharpen your strengths. Be careful with your weaknesses. You can actually grow your weaknesses up as well. I hope that answers your question. And honestly, I'm going to wish you all the very best of luck. Keep doing great things because I know you're capable. Thank you.